Okay, the year was 1995, and I had a good friend of mine that I had met in Elmira, New York, actually talked me into moving to Rochester. And I says to him, it should be a new experience. And thanks to the partner that he had at the time, I moved to Bull's Head. And one of the things I had to make up my mind was, do I want to be an out LGBT person? Or do I want to go back into the closet? And I says, after 8.5 years of living in Elmira, why should I go back into the closet? So I decided to be out. So one of the things they did was they introduced me to a lot of the bars and stuff here in Rochester. And through one of the bars, at the time it happened to be Taurus, I met an individual called Michael Nicosia. And he introduced me to Dignity and Integrity. And through Dignity and Integrity, I met some people and got involved with interfaith advocates. Now, up until this time, I had not been a very religious type person, but I saw where the religious community was in need of someone to carry the torch within the LGBT community. And at the time, Michael Nicosia was the representation person for Dignity Integrity Rochester. And when him and his partner decided to move out of town, he suggested to me that I take over the position. And I've been Dignity Integrity's representation person for the last close to 20 years, and work within the community as the face of Dignity Integrity. Not only here in Rochester, but also throughout the United States and a lot of the different places that I go. But one of the things that I want to try and relate to people is the idea that life changes when you decide to be out. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. But your life will change. And the individual that you think you are and the individual that you become is not necessarily the same individual. But keeping your faith and developing your faith is yours. And when I talk to people about Dignity Integrity, I say it's there. It's an organization. It's a religious organization. But it's there for you so that you can have some way of exercising that faith. And without having any type of faith, and without having any type of belief in yourself, then someone, someplace, somewhere within your life has failed you. But it's always up to you. I'm thankful for the people over the last 20-some years that I've run into here in Rochester. And I'm thankful for the part that I have done in representing Dignity and Integrity all these years. And here in another month or two, we're going to have another call to, do you want to be on the council for Dignity and Integrity? And I've already been informed that should I choose, representation is the position that is open to me, and I will accept it gladly. That's the end of that chapter.